Welcome everyone. I'd like to announce the release of EdgeBot version 2.0. And with this video, we'll just go ahead and start off with just a playback of this week's data. And while that's running in the background, we'll just review a few things. So in this example, we are just running just some random time frames to kind of show off one of the new features. Instead of using a 5-minute candle, now is essentially open to different data types. So on that, we'll just let that run. Now I want to announce the two winners from the previous video. Like the first one would be Jenny Drake 491. Congratulations. I'll reach out to you after this release and we'll get you hooked up with a free trial. And the second person is Kevin Kalnin 2602. Congratulations. Again, I'll reach out to you guys separately and get you guys the download links, and I'll just need your machine IDs. So with that, I would also like to go ahead and announce not so much announce, but I would like to go over the Sentinel. So Sentinel is, and I've explained it a little bit in the previous video, it is, now version 2 has backtesting support. This is the one that is pretty accurate with a backtesting, as long as the data series is not like a Heikin-Ashi or a Renko, with more of either a tick chart or with a time-based chart. So with that, I was able to run a backtest of it for the last few years. So I think I've had quite a few people reach out to me just wanting some decent long-term results. So this is the last few years. It is running from January 3rd, 2022 to the end of 2023. So I gave it a nice 2-year time span, and it's mostly running the just defaults. So I'm running a back test, keeping everything default here, and it is running a 5-minute candle, and it is including commissions. So as you can see, we're right around the 88% win. Not too bad. Personally, I like this graph. You kind of want something that's going to be gradually going up over time, not chaotic up and down. So this is pretty solid results for me. And again, I mean, this is going to show you this isn't 100%. I mean, there's a decent dip here, and even a nice little gap here. So it will lose from time to time, and there was actually some nice period of it just stalling before it does go up. So just so you know, long term is the best results for this. And just to review a few of the features, and I did go over this briefly last video. The biggest announcement is the pricing change. With this release, instead of one bot that does all of it, you'll still have that as an option, but it's also broken up into 3 other bots as well. So you have Blitz, Sentinel, and Daybreak. Those are individual. So when you sign up for the trial, you'll have access to everything. It'll get you access for a month. That way you can test it yourself, run it through playback, run it through back testing, if it's something that you like. And if there's one particular strategy that you like more so than the others, then the new pricing structure will benefit you greatly. And I'll go ahead and put that up here now. So yeah, we have a just cheaper overall, cheaper on the trial as well. And yeah, so let's just move on. So a few of the, like I said in the previous video, these are the one of the many changes is you have more control now over the bots, whereas before it was much of this was baked in and not so much, user where the user could actually, manipulate the settings and kind of toy around with it. So that has been opened up greatly. One of the biggest changes is ATM strategies are now an option. It's not required, but it is an option. Just note that this will not work in backtesting. So we have ATM, we have now backtesting support, and obviously you can manipulate a lot of the ranges and the times. So especially if you're in a different time zone, this will help you greatly. Or if you just wanted to try your own, that's there as well. But yeah, all of the strategies have this, with the exception of complete, which has all of the modes all into one. Looks like we're on the last day. So while this finishes up, so one of the other big things I've been working on recently is modifying my website, and more importantly, creating videos explaining each bot in greater detail. So once you sign up, you'll have access to these videos to where you can, get more knowledge of how they operate and essentially how to use them properly. So you're not so much left in the dark. It's more of a detailed explanation of them all. So when you sign up, you will get access to it, and that way you should be able to trade better with it. On that note, looks like we turned out decent this week. Nothing amazing. I mean, besides Daybreak, looks like it didn't even lose at all. And Blitz really didn't come away with much. So just by that, with how these two bots operate, it looks like we had a lot of movement, not so much sideways movement on a market towards the open. That's where Blitz really shines, and Daybreak really shines whenever there's movement either on the upside or the downside. So that's where it really likes to shine. So I could tell that just by this week has been a lot of movement either on the upside or downside. Looks like it was towards the downside, most of it. So that's why this did really well. And Sentinel, well, it came out ahead. It's not amazing, but it did come out ahead eventually over for the week. And so yeah, that's that, guys. Again, just feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. If you'd like to see anything more in depth, I'll try to get to you. Providing as much as I can. If you can, just look at previous videos to get more of an idea of how these operate. This is just a new and improved version of it. Again, if you're interested in it, I'll have links in the description to my website if you want to sign up and take a shot with it. But yeah, I'm also in Discord. I work with Jim from ADT. That's where I hang out. So yeah, come on by. The description will also be, we'll have the link for that. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.